Landmark Diner on, what is this, Grand and Center. It's a hole in the wall. It's a classic New York diner. It's not fancy. You're not going to notice it. Best diner in downtown Manhattan.
I 100% agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is up? I hope you guys are having an absolutely amazing day today. It is gorgeous outside in New York, and I don't know why, but there's not a ton of people out and about in the city today. I've had a ridiculously busy morning of just emails and hold up, what is going on? There's a giant street festival ahead of us. Let's go check this out. I don't know what exactly this is for, but they've completely shut down a couple blocks of 6th Avenue. They have like crystals over there if you want to harness your chakra, or they have jewelry, they have souvenirs, they have food trucks. This is pretty cool. This is not why we're walking up 6th Avenue though. We're walking up 6th Avenue because I want to go get lunch, and I'm going to take you to go get lunch at the best place. Ooh, you can get corn on the cob. That is very tempting, but we're not going there. We're going to the best place that you could spend $9 in the entirety of New York City, Halal Guys. So this is Halal Guys, which is by far and away, without really any competition, the best street food in New York City, at least in my opinion. It's $9. They are on the corner of 53rd and 6th, right by the Hilton Hotel, and then they also have like 2 brick and mortar locations on 14th Street, and then one in the Upper West Side on like 94th and Amsterdam or something like that. The hilarious part about these guys is that their food is so good that one block on either side of them on 6th Avenue, there are counterfeit Halal Guys. One of them are called the Original Guys instead of the Halal Guys, and they have the exact same branding, and then the other one is just called like a halal truck. It's just like a big platter of chicken and vegetables and rice. And when I used to come to New York just like to visit for a week or whatever, I would always end up getting hotels in Midtown just because that's where a lot of hotels are, and Halal Guys was always a quick walk away from my hotel, and it's so cheap. It's $9, $10 if you get a drink for like a really big meal. Like, this is more than enough food for one meal. And I just remember always going to Halal Guys. It was always the first place that I wanted to go when I got to New York. Like, this is where I wanted to eat my first dinner when I landed in New York, because Halal Guys was the absolute best. And I'd say if I have like one guilty pleasure in New York City, it is 100% going to Halal Guys. It's so good. It's a nice walk. You get outside. There's this great little patio here outside of the MLB store where you can sit and enjoy it. I mean, just look at this. It is so good. Ari's gonna tell us this might be the greatest, possibly the worst. Tell us what's happening. Tell us what's happening.
I put my photo on the wall at Joe's Pizza. Illegally.
Illegally.
Yep. Once again, this was the best footage we got.
There's a whole bunch of celebrity pictures up on the wall at like all New York pizza spots, but Joe's the most iconic, so Ari snuck his picture up on the wall.
And they DM'd me on Instagram.
It just says, "Let's talk." If that is not the most menacing DM ever, and these guys are Italian too, Ari. Ari's gonna get whacked. We're going to Joe's Pizza on 14th Street right now. I'm a little bit terrified. Let's talk? Who DMs someone, "Let's talk"? That is just automatically stress-inducing.
I've been through worse. I have the most stressful dreams. I dream that I'm like, I have to defuse a bomb, or like, you know, someone's stuck in an elevator shaft and I have to rescue them. I basically dream that I'm Tom Cruise every night, so this is nothing.
We're across the street from Joe's Pizza. Ari, I'm gonna wait here.
Okay.
And then you can text me the code word if you're not gonna get whacked. Because I just don't want both of us to die. The Italian pizza mafia. Good luck. It's been really nice knowing you.
Peace.
Okay, after about 30 seconds inside the store, it was very clear that Ari wasn't going to get whacked, and I didn't want to miss out on the fun, so I decided to join him.
We're actually here because I put my photo on the wall, and they wanted to say what's up.
You are the one who put the fake photo
Yes.
on the wall?
Yes.
See your video, yeah.
You seen it?
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I mean, nobody knows where you put it, right? That's it.
I suppose everyone knows about it.
Now after that, the owner, yes, I repeat, the owner of Joe's Pizza came out to talk to us. I repeat, we got to meet the owner of Joe's Pizza. Who's not Joe, sadly. It would have been nice to meet Joe. Really nice guy, very hospitable. Wasn't even that upset, actually wasn't upset. And I thought you were gonna get whacked.
Well, I mean,
yeah, you need a key. We are at the top of the 27th tallest building in New York City right now. I completely made that up. I don't know how tall this is. It's a tall building. This is by far the coolest view that I've ever seen of New York, because you can go to the top of the Empire State Building, you can go to the top. I should also mention that we're definitely not supposed to be up here right now, so I'm going to be a little bit quiet. Empire State Building, Rockefeller Center, World Trade Center, Hudson Yards, all the rooftops, they're cool and you get really good views of the city, except there's tourists everywhere and you don't really get like a private view of the city. I mean, like, look at this. This is really, 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 really. Do you know any other rooftops that we can sneak onto?
I'm trying to look for some actually. We'll find one.
Look at this traffic jam. I would hate to drive in New York City. There are so many cars outside today. I really, really, really wish I had my boosted board. There's nothing more fun, also nothing more dangerous, than driving a boosted board around rush hour midtown traffic. I mean, like, these cars are not moving. Boosted board is getting fixed next week, hopefully. In all seriousness, I probably don't recommend sneaking onto roofs in New York. I mean, it's not like something that's gonna put you in jail for years, but it's definitely illegal and frowned upon, and I'm aware of some people that have gotten some extent of trouble with the cops for doing that, but also the views are really, really good. So it's like 50% worth it, 50% not worth it. I mean, I guess you can do it, just maybe don't film it and broadcast it for the entire world to see. Oops.